ladies and gents, Dyson here. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about the PlayStation Plus monthly games for December 2024. The main picture kind of shows a glimpse of the first, the 3 games. It's available to premium, extra, and essential subscribers. But there's a little added bonus where it says 30th anniversary, which I don't know if they're going to do anything special or not. Like, it might be special for the later stuff, like the games catalog games that get updated. Maybe we'll get a lot of good games and stuff there, but the monthly games are pretty standard, I'd say. I'm gonna guess that they're pretty good. I mean, I own 2 of the games, and I know they're good. It's just this other one I don't really know much about. And I do know, what date was it? Oh, December 3rd, so literally tomorrow is when these games come out for everyone to get for free if you have PlayStation Plus. But first up is It Takes Two on PS4 and PS5. Great game. It's phenomenal. I mean, you get it's a very good couch co-op game. I played it online with a buddy of mine. We played through the whole game. It was great. There's some good comedy. There's good action. There's good puzzles. It's just a good game all around. They know what they were doing. And the story is these 2 parents who are having marital issues get turned into the doll versions of themselves that their little girl has of them, because she made like a wish or something happens where this happens, because she wants them to get along again and not split up, the little girl. So whatever she wishes for causes that, and they have to work together to get back to their real bodies, pretty much. And man, is it a very fun game. It's pretty enjoyable. I would definitely recommend trying it out if you have never played it. Next up is Aliens Dark Descent for the PS4 and PS5. The only thing I know about this game is that it's kind of like a tac shooter in a way, or like a real-time combat strategy, I think is what I read about it. So that right there sounds pretty cool, and I know that there's, of course, the xenomorph. That's what you're there for. I think you control like a person, but you're also giving orders to the rest of your squad. They're supposed to be top of the line Colonial Marines, so normally a Colonial Marine doesn't last very long in the Alien franchise, but hey, there are probably some times where a good group gets together and they've probably actually wiped out xenomorphs and stuff like that. The horror movies are the ones where they don't. And it's probably just like an action movie, or in this case a video game for killing xenomorphs. And there's also like rogue operatives. There's like bad human people to fight also, and there's also other creatures, other monsters, other aliens to fight in the series. And the other thing that I saw about it whenever I first saw this game was coming out, whenever it came out, I forget when, but the enemies adapt to your tactics. And I know that like death is like permanent per mission or whatever. So the enemies adapting to your tactics is pretty cool. If you just go guns blazing, they're gonna probably figure it out pretty quick, and then they're going to very stealthily probably get rid of you. And that's probably when it turns into a horror game, because the xenomorph is probably the smarter of the enemies, is my guess. I mean, the human enemies are probably super smart too, but there's just something about a xenomorph that their intelligence is pretty scary whenever they are climbing through stuff and snatching you and just killing you, and they're pretty scary. So I would have to watch. I'd have to play the game to actually give a better understanding and review of the game. But having not, it looks good. So that's all I can say. If you like the Aliens franchise, it's probably worth a try. I'm probably going to try it out. I like the Aliens franchise. The real-time combat strategy, I worry that I'm not going to give good orders to my to my other people. That's what I would be afraid of. And next is Temtem on the PS5. This is kind of I don't want to say Pokemon clone, but it's a Pokemon clone. It is great. I love it. I always thought it was a good time. It's always double battle. You always got 2 Tims out there and fighting another 1 or 2. Sometimes you're only fighting 1 monster, but you always have 2. So one of the cool things in the game is you can do a co-op playthrough with your friend. So then you only have 1 Tim out each. And I think you can take 3 with you, and your friend takes 3 with them, and you go around doing stuff, doing battles and things like that. Now that it is here and available, I finally get to play through it with a buddy of mine. I'm very excited. That'll be a good time. So I'm excited because I've already played it before. I really did enjoy it. I thought it was great, and I finally get to do a co-op playthrough of it. That'll be phenomenal. I'm very ready for that. So I guess to round it all out, I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice little rating, like of how well PlayStation did this month with the monthly games. And I'm going to have to say that they did pretty good. I'm not going to lie. because two of these games I own and have played and love. They're great games. They might not be like my favorites of all time or anything like that, but they are great. And then Aliens Dark Descent, I just have never tried, so I can't really say, but from anything that I just read online, review-wise, or just about the game in general, sounds decent. So I'm going to give this month's monthly games, specifically these three games, overall, this is probably a 7.5, maybe an 8 month. So yeah, definitely try out these games. I have to, again, recommend It Takes Two and Temtem. Definitely go try those out. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and toodaloo.